good evening to you, or whatever time it may be. It is time for more Eternal Darkness. And I just realized I stopped the stream on my end. So if you're watching this recording in the future, you're not going to notice anything. But if you're watching this on Twitch, I probably went off air for like a half second. Sorry, I hit the wrong hotkey. But I assume you can see this. So, if you can, I'm sure somebody in chat will yell at me. So before I go in this door and fight this boss again, I want to fiddle with my spells. I want to make a 7-point version of this. So let me check. Antorbach and Red Gormore. You think I would remember these after some point, but no. Chaturga, Antorbach, and Red Gormore. And then the sweet stuff, Pargan. It's a very wet noise at the end there. Okay. Pargan. Hello. Hello, Sayist fan. Am I saying that right? I hope I'm saying it right. I am going to, let's see, going to set my quick spell of magic attack, the 7.1, here. So I'm going to try using the bottom one and the left one to fight the guardian entity, and hopefully it goes better this time. My hands are refreshed, and I think I have a better understanding of the timing now, because that's what was stymieing me last time. I am recording, yes. Oh, thank you. I am very touched to hear that. If you are watching this having not watched the previous episode, if you want to call it, of Eternal Darkness, normally I wouldn't talk over the cutscene, but we've already seen this twice, as it is unfortunately a pre-boss fight unskippable cutscene, and I ran out of resources last time before being able to finish this fight because I ran out of magic. And I had to stop because my wrists were particularly janky. There we go. And we gotta try shooting it. I hope everyone in chat is well right now, too. Let us all beat an eldritch horde together. Okay. I think this is when I cast it. Yeah, there we go. Ow. It was the second phase, though, with the zombies that was confounding me. Uh-oh. No! I guess she doesn't like it if I get too close. Come on. There you go. When the guardian is glowing, it's vulnerable. That's what I've noticed as well. It's just the timing of the next phase of the fight that was stymieing me. But I think I need to use a stronger spell. So I'm going to try the 7.1 this time. It's just a glitch in the Morri tricks, exactly. Eternal Pargon. Pargon's Requiem. Oh, thank you. Congratulations on your second kid as well. Although this is probably some very strange background noise for thinking about a second child. But congratulations to you and yours. Depth perception, my nemesis as always. Okay, so these are down. And now I think I have to wait for her to try summoning more zombies, and then I do the 7-point spell. Ma'am. Ma'am. Does anyone know offhand if your magic regenerates faster when you're running around or just walking? Does it matter? Okay. So this is when I was trying to hurt her and it didn't work. Maybe if I try now. Oh, okay, that did hurt her. Excellent. Oh, there we go. Well, I have almost no sanity left, but, I mean, that's okay. It's not like we need it, right? We've already seen this otherworldly horror beyond our comprehension, so... What else is there, really? Okay, I'm gonna assume she'll start glowing or something when she's vulnerable again. There we go. Stop that. His 1,000-yard stare is very good, I concur. I can't blame him for it. Maybe this is small potatoes after being a journalist covering the First World War. Here we go. Blink. One more, right? It's always with the rule of threes for bosses. Yeesh. I can see this fight definitely catching people off guard. There we go. Oh, I guess it was a load-bearing boss. Western action games really seem to spurn boss fights. I wonder why that is. Not that I mind in this case. I feel like having every chapter culminate in a climactic duel would just get exhausting after a while. I kind of like the surprise approach here. With the Guardian of Zelatoth vanquished, and the stained glass that kept it hidden lying in pieces, the essence of Chaturga is now liberated. Its magic beckons to Peter, calling to him. He approaches cautiously. Should Peter retrieve the essence of Chaturga? Yes, please. Peter reaches up for the artifact, but pulls away as he feels its corrosive magic close on his hand. Wrapping his hands in a shred of clothing, he carefully lifts the artifact from its resting place. I just look over and I see eat it with some melted butter and lemon juice. Yeah. Yeah. You're probably only gonna get to taste it once.
And that was how I came by it. I know it sounds crazy, but there you have it. The only proof I have is that statue.
It's a strange one. I've seen one like it before.
You have?
Yes. Very rare, though. Very obscure.
I've had experts take a look at it, and none of them know what it is. And you do.
I'm somewhat of an expert on these things myself. An interest I developed a long time ago while I was a young man.
Then you should keep it. Lord knows I have no interest in it. I am sure it's the cause of my sleeplessness. I keep thinking about it, as if it's calling out to me.
Then a drink, perhaps. For the gift. For an unusual objet d'art.
My god, he didn't die. That truly is nice. I wasn't gonna say it, but the chat already did. I'm also glad he got a happy ending. So that's 2 happy endings now. Well, I don't know how Kareem is feeling. I mean, he didn't really look like he was regretting his life choices until after Bianchi showed up, so I don't know. Having stopped reading, Alex discovers a small penny taped to the back of Peter's chapter page. Am I gonna have to repair some fuses? Hang on here. Yes, I know the sanity effects are very important, but also the crying baby noise was kind of driving me crazy. Surely you can understand. The guy with the goatee looks like an angular pen from Penn and Teller, you know? A little bit, actually. How is Grandpa with magic?
Help me! Please help me!
Tricks. Are you good, miss? Miss Spectral Ghost Maid.
I can't get the blood out!
Yeah, out damn spot. I know, we all know Macbeth here. Well, that's convenient. Thank you, Ghost Maid. Oh, hang on, not the observatory. That part scared the daylights out of you as a kid. I can see why. Her scream is very abrupt. No one's home. Or maybe Ghost Maid ordered a pizza. I don't know. The jarring close-up of her face, and I can't get the blood out. Have you ever tried to get bloodstains out? It's hard. The trick is cold water. A stockpile of Edward's port. One of his many eccentricities, his taste for port went hand in hand with his appetite for knowledge. No doubt his quests were fueled by this little cachet. Have any of you had port before? I don't know if I have. I'm not well versed in wines. A pump-action shotgun hangs from a plaque mounted on the dusty wall. I can't imagine why we would need this. Alex is perfectly safe. The Winchester Model 1300 Defender is quite possibly one of the finest pump-action shotguns available. The unique slide action operates a rotating bolt, and unlocking is recoil-assisted, making it very fast and smooth to cycle. I'm sure that makes more sense to someone well-versed in firearms, but I am not. An old coin marked in a peculiar manner. It has held sentimental value for someone. Whoever holds the penny will undoubtedly receive good fortune. Or will repair a busted fuse box. Oh, we can go down here. Somehow I figured this would be locked. A mechanical device is secured to the floor. Long metal screws hold a dull metal dish firmly against the floor. A locking mechanism is fixed to the top of the dish, looking toward the ceiling. What is going on out there? Neighbors having some kind of rager. Port mainly used for cooking. Is port and sherry, are they the same things? I know there's little technicalities like that I'm not as well versed in. I don't cook with wine very often. Oh, got some port rolling down the sides there. A fuse box and circuit breaker array is situated upon the wall. All but one of the fuses are intact. The absence of this one is suspicious, and until it is replaced, the circuit connected to it is useless. I'd like to give another shout out to Vel for suggesting I use the lucky penny last time, so I don't spend who knows how long looking fruitlessly for a fuse that does not exist. Alex jams the lucky penny in place of the missing fuse. Please do not try this at home. Oh, the dark room upstairs. Does it say anything different? A well-maintained fuse box and circuit breaker array is situated upon the wall. A lucky penny is jammed in place of one of the fuses, closing the circuit. Of course, the shotgun's used for cooking. Cooking bad guys. Cash is pronounced... See, I thought it was pronounced cash. But then I've heard people say cachet, and then I thought, wait, is it not cash? Have I just been wrong this whole time, and now I don't know what to believe? The safe is large and old-fashioned, made in the days when security was derived from the heavy metal construction rather than secure locking mechanisms. It doesn't look like it would be too difficult to break the combinations, if only Alex had a stethoscope to hear the tumblers more clearly. Well, we did have a doctor in the family, but he wound up in an asylum, so... Is there anything else I can do down here? If you pronounce it with the accent on the end, it takes on a different meaning. Well, egg on my face. Port is a red wine and sherry is a white, you know. I was not aware of that. My mom would be so disappointed in me right now. She liked to joke I was a bad French girl. It took me a very long time to get a palate for wine, you know, so I could sip it without making a face. Hello, horsey. Just you and me against the world, horsey. It was this room, right? Alex has found a page from the journal of Maximilian Roivas. I can't loot the chest, though. It looks so promising. An antique medicine cabinet hangs on the wall. Its wood is stained from years of use in the ambient humidity of the room. Should Alex open the cabinet? I mean, good manners would dictate no. You don't snoop in someone's medicine cabinet. But he's dead. What's he gonna do? Hidden away inside the medicine cabinet is a chapter page from the Tome of Eternal Darkness. I think this is Uncle's prescription.
You are not free to leave this plane until you complete a task for me. You are to hunt and kill the master of this house. Do this one thing, and you will be free. Else fear the wrath of Zelatoth. Everything is complete for your arrival, Master. Now we must wait for the planets to align, and that is not too many years from now. Another Roivas has crossed our path. This time, we will not be so merciful.
Mercy has no place in this world. It is only a place for me.
He will meet such a horrible death that the rest of the line will never set foot in his house again.
Pray to me that they don't. Pray to me anyway.
I'm telling you, he's gonna get sick of her and rebel. Actually, perhaps I missed something in the opening chapter, but why is Pius serving Zelatoth? I know he picked up the artifact and all that at the very beginning, but why is he so loyal? She's not very nice. Anyway, I read this one already, didn't I? Yes, I read that one already, a previous time. This is a page from Maximilian Roivas' journal. It reads, I sought to love all, yet now love causes me pain and suffering. I have learned to fear nothing, although it is nothing that I most fear. All that were loyal to me now number among my worst enemies. I'm getting the vibe from Maximilian that perhaps the reason he's locked up in asylum is partially because of the agents of Zelatoth trying to put a kibosh on what he was doing, but also considering some of his servants were bone thieves, but maybe not all of them. Maybe he lashed out preemptively. The note reads, My dearest Alex, I am glad that you have followed my paper trail thus far. I knew I could depend on you. This will be the hardest part of your journey. Look for the... Oh, I read this one already. Wah, wah. Did I not get another one? This is the new one. My dearest Alex, I wish you didn't have to follow this goose chase, but it is necessary to slow down the enemy. The timepiece in the mansion foyer hides a secret, a story to be told. Did I not get it? That was an old one. For some reason I had it in my head I got another one, and I'm just off my rocker, so never mind. We're gonna read this chapter page now. Oh ho? Grandpa?
My education in psychiatry did not prepare me. I would love to see how Freud's view of his mother would change with the knowledge of Chaturga. How Skinner would incorporate Zelatoth into his behaviorist theories. How Jung would accommodate Ulioth into his theory of the collective unconscious. Like my ancestor Maximilian, I too had an interest in my family tree. As a psychiatrist, I believed that science could provide answers into my family's sordid, bizarre past. It was with great excitement that I began my search. The mansion's history was filled with my colorful predecessors. Everything from convicted and hung witches to committed madmen, each laying their own peculiar mark on its character. I intended to find their secrets.
You know, I just noticed that picture of the family tree has a corpse hanging off of it. That's some pleasant library decor. A journal of family history rests on the mantel, as if used recently. It's a very thick journal. Right, Liquid Courage. An old musty book bound in dry, dusty leather. This book covers the early history of the Roivas family, dating back before the settlers in this land. There appears to be something pressed between the pages. Should Edward get it out? Absolutely. The minute hand of a clock, I see. Only 7 shots of liquid courage. This appears to be the minute hand of a large clock made from stamped brass. A small flask of the old sauce, liquid courage. A magical elixir to power one's spirit in the face of adversity. Bottoms up. Using this will regain sanity. Do not drink and drive or anything. You know, please drink responsibly, even if you're fighting otherworldly eldritch horrors. Above the warm glow of a kindled fire, the Roivas family tree hangs from the wall. Shadows flitter across its surface, obscuring the detail. If one looks closely, the family's secrets are revealed. Yeah, there is just a body hanging off of that. Can I talk? Yes, I can. Politely, she asks Edward if there is anything else she can do for him. This part of the library reserved for the entertaining of the house's more scholarly guests. A simple yet elegant layout affords quiet drink and conversation. How are you going to fight the otherworldly horrors if you're drinking, though? A thick layer of grime on the window prevents Edward from looking out into the garden. Despite the efforts of the servants Edward hires, the mansion continues to sink into decay. Edward's curiosity can't leave the mystery alone. He drives himself to uncover the truth behind the mansion and his ancestors. A large carriage clock sitting on the foyer table, beautifully crafted, but it appears to be stuck with the hand set permanently to 3:33. This old song and dance again, huh? There's nothing on the back, right? Portraits of the ancestral Roivas line the foyer walls. Their faces reveal a dark, brooding edge. There is something about each one that gives the viewer an unsettling feeling. Something about the proportions in that one are odd, and I can't put my finger on why. We didn't see it necessary to render the area outside. As Edward nears, the servant stops mumbling to herself and asks him if he thinks the weather will clear up before the solstice. Edward finds the reference to the solstice rather odd and ponders its significance. That's a completely normal thing to wonder about. Don't you base all your plans around the solstice? Revolver ammunition, definitely won't need that. With no one living in the house for a long time, it's no wonder the pantry is empty. Edward lives out of the refrigerator, so to speak. A grandiose kitchen fireplace. With all the amenities of modern life, it hasn't been used in quite some time. I'm a little worried that my family portraits look like Castlevania concept art. It's more of a horror game that way. The servant notices Edward's presence and comments on the weather. Idle chit-chat. So how about that solstice, eh, bub? Anything else in the kitchen for me? It does not look like it. I guess I'll just poke around. Presumably I need to find that other clock hand. Edward has never learned the piano, but that has not stopped him from hammering away at the keys now and again. It is very therapeutic. Perhaps one day he would learn it properly. You know, before you lose your head over it. Oh ho. An antique cavalry saber mounted on a display stand gleams in the moonlight. Yoink. Hello, sir. Huttering around with the crockery, the servant informs Edward that the table has been set for him just as he likes it. A bizarre decorated mantel frames the fireplace, adorned with odd sigils arranged in a circular fashion. It is unlike most of the art in the house. Perhaps this has some special significance? So who put that art here, initially? Because it was there when Maximilian got the house. And preceding him was, I think, was it Aaron? The fellow that was sending him letters? Alright, I guess I'll just check out the rooms. It's a little lonely without a bust staring at me. Again, that's some art there. Brooding, melancholic paintings adorn the walls. Strange choices of decoration for her bedroom. Each one seized with a virulence that could only have been wrought by an unsound mind. That's just artists for you. I'm speaking as an artist myself. Yeah, the narrator's very judgmental. Again, what's wrong with the art? It's atmospheric. Yes, yes, more bizarre art. Ill-fitting a bedroom, so I'm told. I'll take the ammunition. An expansive fireplace inset on the wall faces the bed. No doubt if it were lit, it would make the room quite cozy. I think I would just overheat. Courteously, the servant asks if Edward is in good health. Are we in good health? Yeah, we're in good health, kind of. Boy, that, Edward's health meter is very small, I just noticed. Maybe this is one of those instances where it's better to avoid combat. The master bathroom is woefully Spartan and only barely contemporary. It appears to satisfy the most practical of tastes, or perhaps someone who has their mind set on other things. Ah, yet again, no bathroom jump scare. How sad. A small health meter for a very nerdy man. Why can't we have a very buff, nerdy character? I mean, I guess there's Dr. Lindsay. I wouldn't really call him buff, though. Oh, posture check. Thank you. Let me, stop shrimping here, and I will hydrate in just a moment. I've been sipping at my water during cutscenes. Elephant gun ammunition. I see. Edward is reassured at the sight of the family gun cabinet, itself a priceless antique. He would rather not have to smash the windows to get inside, but where did he leave the key? Why ever would you need to get inside there, Edward? A journal of family history rests on the bench. I think I was going to say a journey of formal history. Yoink. If only we still had the lucky penny. Oh, no judgmental comments? An old musty book bound in dry, dusty leather. This book covers the recent history of the Rivas family, going back perhaps 150 years. There appears to be something pressed between the pages. Is it an hour hand? How did I know? How many of these tomes are you lugging around? I mean, I don't even have the screaming book yet. Although maybe we won't go in the screaming dimension today, since I don't think we did with Max. The book was just here. Hello. Muttering to herself as she works, the servant comments on how the mansion is never really clean. Hey, who installed the escape room clock that needs these hands? Mm-hmm. Is that normal? She informs Edward that she believes the weather will worsen and that she hasn't heard it being this bad for many decades. Yeah, it's definitely the weather. And not what sounds like Max, I think. An exorbitant and out of place stained glass window ends the hallway. Whoever put it here had eclectic taste and confirms Edward's belief that the mansion is more folly than a real house. I saw a post a while ago talking about someone finding a website where you could just buy escape room props. Now, granted, they're very expensive because they're specialized items. And you probably don't sell a lot of, say, two-way walkie-talkies made in the shape of an owl. But if one wanted to buy escape room decor for their house, they could. I'm gonna have water while this happens.
You know who I am, Edward. Although you are doing your best not to believe it, I am, or was, Maximilian Roivas, your ancestor. I died in an asylum after trying to warn the world. The pain and anguish I felt in that cell has empowered me to linger after my death. I must complete what I started, Edward. The darkness must be stopped, or all of humanity may end. Set the clock to the 33rd minute of the 3rd hour.
Gee, Max, you're just gonna give me the puzzle solution? How rude. An ancient scroll of paper sits on the chair. Magic pool. That's an interesting new one. I art thou. Thou art I. How appropriate as I've been playing Persona. Let's have a look-see here. And I was like, where are my spells? I don't have the book. I can't even look at them. So never mind. But I guess the book is in this next room, so it doesn't really matter. Anything over here? No. A looming grandfather clock stands ominously in the corner, gazing on the empty room with an almost patriarchal air of its own. The ghost asked Edward to set the clock, but there are no hands on it. Edward must find the clock hand so he can set it properly. William Hootkins only did the autopsies, really, nothing else. Well, it may have been a short roll, but he made it count. Let's use that. Excellent. Nope. The ghost asked Edward to set the clock, and now, with two hands on the clock face, it can be adjusted. Alright. There we go. It's like I'm on the right hour, right?
Take them and use them. They are humanity's only hope. Destroy the Guardians, Edward, and avenge my waste and death.
That was very dramatic, Max, but then he did scream, "May the rats eat your eyes," with spittle flying everywhere, so I don't fault him for it. If the game asks you, should you do this, and you say no, does the game just end? A loaded revolver is mounted on a wall by means of a display plaque. Yoink. Okay, what about that elephant gun, though? I think I've read this already. Elephant gun ammunition. If only I had an elephant gun. Shotgun shells. Revolver ammunition. Why would you mount it loaded so unsafe? As if anything else about this house is safe, to be fair. A strange leather-bound tome sits amidst piles of books and paper. Should Edward pick up the tome? No. That's it. Game over. Goodbye. We're going home. Oh. There we go. Okay, let me see what we got here. This dread scroll contains a secret of arcane magic. It reads, "This magic transfers the innate magical energy of the environment to the self. The limitless power of the ancients will be at your disposal for the duration of the magic. Once the magic has waned, you will be bereft of spiritual power until it naturally seeps back into your being." Interesting. So is it, say, some sort of regen effect? Maybe? I'm not going to cast it right now because my stats are good, but I'll keep it in mind. You don't even remember the spell. I guess nobody used it. It does seem to me that some spells have much greater utility than others. Like, aside from the puzzles where you have to summon a trapper and a zombie, I can't see using them in combat being terribly practical. Oh no! Huh. Oh no! Now that zombie has to join the host club! Hello, miss. Good job. What? It got punched out. Oh, that's right. It's R to target in this game. Wind Waker brain. Can't finish her off? Well, I guess since I took damage, I can test my hypothesis of magic pool. That is a lot of juice. Okay, but it does seem to regenerate my health, so that's not bad. The maid receives severance pay. Alright, so there's obviously some horrible monstrosity around here. Did I not pick... I didn't pick up the thing, you're right. I was so focused on the spell that I completely forgot this... Oh no! Wait, in here? Where? Not in the room I was going in? What? Half a key tumbles out from the vase that has been toppled and smashed. It glints on the floor. You know, I swear when I'm playing games of my own, I don't walk past things, but when I'm streaming, oh boy. This is the bottom half of the key to the mansion's basement. The top bit is apparently missing. It's good enough, like this. The important bits are there. I'm sure it would have clicked eventually if I found, like, the other half of the key. So do I need to find that creature? Sir, you leave him alone. Sorry. Oh, geez, sorry. Whoa, it's trying to drink blood from me. What? Okay, hang on a second. Do I have to reveal invisible on this guy? Okay, I'm gonna die. Sir, can you cease? Oh no, I'm gonna die. Hang on, I need a second. Oh my gosh. This guy has no health. Are you good? Oh, you're not good. You're not good. Okay, so it just runs away? Praying at its basement altar, I guess? Hello. Shaken by his brush with death, the servant gives his thanks. He warns that the creature might still be around and extra firepower would be handy. Reminded by his own words, he fishes a key from his pocket and gives it to Edward. Oh, the gun cabinet key. Thank you, sir. Okay. Ugh. I feel like I should just kind of run donuts for a bit and get my magic back. This guy, does not seem to have a lot of stamina either. That's right, these creatures respect my boundaries enough to let me use the facilities. When Edward is like, excuse me, I need a bathroom break. And he can go. A small key to unlock the binding to the gun cabinet. I am also going to save in here. No, I'm not. I guess I can't. Do I have to, like, reveal invisible for that creature? Well, let me get the gun first. And then... Was it this room? Yes. The gun cabinet is now unlocked. Wonderful. This function allows the character to change the fire selector on guns. The Holland & Holland double rifle fires an enormous .50 by 3-inch nitro slug, quite capable of stopping rhino or elephants dead in their tracks. Only a crazy man would feel comfortable facing a Holland & Holland. So, could I make like Max and dual wield so we have a Holland & Holland and Holland & Holland? No, we get one elephant gun. Okay, so either firing one or both shots simultaneously. I see. Can I save in this room? Nope, there's a creature afoot. Yeah, that servant's a good man. He's allowed to have the key to the gun cabinet. Edward might just misplace it somewhere. Oh, I hear goopy noises. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna try a hypothesis, and it might be totally wrong. Let me see here. Which one? Reveal invisible. I don't know if the power level matters or not. Is 3 good enough? Or do I need 5? I don't have a lot of... Or 7? I don't have a lot of magic, though. Whatever. Did it... Okay, well, she's obviously afraid. So there's a thing in here. Maybe? Or maybe she just saw me casting spells and got freaked out. Oh no! Okay. Well, my hypothesis was wrong. Oh, and she's fine now. No, sir, move. Move, please. I have heroics to get to. No. Oh man, I should have shielded myself. Get out of here. So clearly I need the basement key to get down there to his altar. Where the basement key is, though, I know not. Grateful for having their life spared from the monster, the servant offers a token of thanks. Oh, thank you. Why do you have that? Oh, maybe he was just helping himself. Who am I to judge? I guess I just have to find this creature. It didn't seem to phase out of existence, though, when I had the Reveal Invisible spell up, so maybe that actually does something? I've got enough magic. Actually, before I do that, let me do this. She just occurs to me, I should try casting the Manta Rock version of that, because I would assume that would also regen my magic. But in the interim, let me try one more time here. Reveal Invisible. Maybe it's Dispel Magic? I don't know. Now I'm gonna try and find whatever that creature is. Please don't make Edward run around too much. He doesn't seem like he has a lot of stamina. Oh. It's never where I am. He can't blast the basement door with his rifle. It'll damage it. Oh no! Did I not... Oh no, he's still okay. It was like, did I not get to him in time? Oh, no, he's punching at me. I guess he's mad I didn't save him in time. There we go. In desperation to escape from Edward, the vampire creature drops the top half of a key onto the floor. Okay. Why do you have that? He's mad he's not getting health insurance. In this day and age? Sir. Sir. I would really love to save, honestly. Just because Edward's health pool is so tiny. I mean, the vampire creature, whatever it is, has retreated. This is the top half of the key to the mansion's basement. The bottom bit is apparently missing. Well, I do have the... Which one was it? Was it enchant item that fixes it? Which... I could have sworn, like, one of them fixes it. What was the fix spell? And now I just started casting something. Oh, the mix on the two. There we go. Thank you. Okay, now I can just... Right? Fix? There we go. I don't know why I thought, yeah, let's change the alignment. That will fix the problem I'm having. No, we just needed to put these two halves of the key into a single slot. Okay, there we go. Great, and there's something goopy in here. Let me think. There's magic pool. Maybe shield, I think, would also be... I have to do the 7-point. I don't have it set yet. Bankrock and Sandtag. Hang on. Self. There we go. Okay. And now I can cast this 7-point, give myself a shield. Whoa. Excuse me? What the... What? Okay, well, I guess I don't have time to cast that. Just kidding. Oh, great. Now I have, like, no magic. Cool. Alright, well... Whatever, I guess. Might as well use this, right? Yeah, I feel like having reveal invisible... reveal invisible up would stopped it from phasing out of existence. So I'd love to cast it again, but there's too many guys in my way. Hang on. Actually, can I break that? The risk of 7-point magic. I didn't think he'd come up the stairs. That's far too intelligent for that thing. Okay. Let me try my other thing. Magic pool. Just do... It would last longer as 7-point though, wouldn't it? Hang on. Well, let me test my hypothesis first. Okay, presumably this will regen everything. I think? Yeah, it looks like everything is ticking up, so that's good. Okay, I have to break the thing. The monument? Okay, you know, I don't know what I expected. Yeah, it's an elephant gun. I suppose something with enough percussive force to stop an elephant might be a little unwieldy. Maybe I'll just use the saber. It's very funny. I hope that's working. Oh, I can examine it. A simple obelisk made from an alien stone sits atop the well. A runic design is carved into one side, proclaiming its allegiance. Well, I can target it. Ooh. It broke it on its own. Good job, buddy. Okay, so I'm not off my rocker. Reveal Invisible was actually helping. Not that I really have the chance to cast it anymore. Ow. Ow, stop that. Stop that. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, great. And now he's slow. I wonder if I can sneak off a cast of magic pool before he hits me. Good enough. Good enough. Edward, I need you to stop limping, please. Edward, I need you to stop limping, please. Edward. Edward. Yay! I'm free. A tattered scroll lies on the dusty shelf. Summon horror. Yahoo. Now can I save? Yay. We're all good. Everything's great. I mean, I'm still limping a little bit, but he'll walk it off. See, he walked it off. Is that another gun? Hidden in the shadowy corner of the basement, an antique double shotgun is displayed on the wall. They are giving me all sorts of guns. Now, are they useful? I don't know. The elephant gun is very funny, but the fact that it knocks you flat on your back is not the most rigidly practical thing. There we go. Okay, is there anything else down here? Yes. Why is this making me think I'm gonna have to fight a lot more guys with someone who I think has the smallest health bar out of anyone. Inside the well, a crumbling ladder leads down into the cloying darkness. Should Edward venture down the ladder? Sure. Maximilian had not lied. The city is miraculous. It glows in the darkness like an incredible jewel, but the thought of what lies inside, the guardians of Zelatoth, make Edward shiver with fear. 9 great towers dwarf the surrounding city. Perhaps the towers serve as a focus, channeling great tides of energy into the city itself. Cloying darkness, Sanity's Requiem. When I think about cloying, I think about overly sweet, sugary smells, which I am not a fan of. I guess if you weren't aware of this piece of Morri lore, I don't have a sweet tooth. I'm sweet enough, right? Huh. I remember this place. You know, can I just... I can. You know that picture of a skeleton that's like, if it sucks, hit the bricks? Oh, great. There's a thing in here, too. Well, I guess I could get crunk. That's kind of all I get, huh? I'll just have a little tipple. Well, so much for the tipple. Great. Horror. I guess I could try the elephant gun again. Maybe if I enchant it? I don't know. Whoop. Well, that's very effective. Which is good considering how it knocks me over. Oh, what the... Excuse me? Can you stop doing that? Please, can I just go put that? Yes, I can. If it sucks, hit the bricks. I do have the magic. I might as well enchant everything. You're so right. If I could just do it in a spot where I'm not getting hit with magic. These plinths look like the ones Pius had encountered in the Forbidden City, where he found the essences of the ancients. Edward briefly wonders what their purpose could be. How does Edward know about the plinths and what Pius experienced? These plinths, okay. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. It would seem as though the array itself serves as a massive circle of power. Each switch around the perimeter of this room corresponds to a focusing tower where a rune may be scribed. Once a spell has been scribed, it is magnified by the array. Could this be the Guardian City's weakness? If one could somehow remove the magic from this area. So, a giant dispel magic is my assumption. Do not get the hiccups, me. Do not. He read about it in the tome. I suppose. A big psychic vision. A pulsating field of energy emanates from the stone. Should Edward touch the field? Absolutely. Slap that bad boy. Pius is the only playable character who never encounters the tome, you know? You're right. Okay, so I assume big dispel magic. I guess Pargon. We are gonna need several of those. Like 6 of them, I think? Oh. What the heck? Great, there's dudes in here. I can hear a trapper as well. Great. Why don't I enchant? Yeah, why not? Elephant gun, heck it. Cool, okay. And double heck it. Oh, not that one. Magic pool. Enough pargons to cover an entire city. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Whoa, whoa, excuse me. And my controls are reversed. No, they're not. Pew. Pew. Ah. Great. Oh, I need a second to reload my gun. Just a second, sir. Sir. Sir, okay. Elephant gun not working. Elephant gun not working. No more bullets. Sir, I need you to cease or I'm going to cease. Ugh. Oh, never mind. Down, dead, toast. Good. Well, elephant gun's usefulness somewhat tempered by the fact that it's only 2 shots before I have to reload. So, like, quick bursts of damage, that's fine. Okay. Presumably if I do the 7-point version of Magic Pool, it will last longer. Tear and Red Grimoire. Okay. Let's... new spell. Tear, summon, area, and then boop, 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 boop. Wonderful. I guess I could even just quick spell it if I wanted to. 7, that, and that. There we go. Okay. Nope. Just kidding. Nope. I guess I have to wait. I just kind of want to let it, my magic restore a little bit before I fights. Whatever that thing is, I don't remember what they're called. There we go. There we go. Okay. Kind of how I mishear Magalore, or whoop, or Macklemore, as I think Dawn said the other day. I also mishear, like, xanthan, as in xanthan gum. It's like a thickening agent. Okay. My sanity, my sanity. Oh, what's this? A lever is situated nearby. Pull the lever. Can I just run past this thing? Yes, I can. If it sucks, hit the bricks. Edward's hitting all these bricks today. Oh, great. Can I hit the bricks for that one? Oh, no. I don't think I hit it. No, I'm just hitting, the ground. It's like they're communicating. That one's just wriggling. Okay. Hang on, it's take out. Ow. If I think dispel. Okay, ow. Let me try that again when I'm not getting hit. Okay, there. Wish I had reloaded this first. Oh well, it's fine. Ow. Oh, alright. Pull the lever. Okay. Can I just leave? I mean, there's up over here, I guess. Is there anything I need up here? A huge stone block marked with bizarre etchings dominated the room. Is it art? A memorial? A tomb of the original inhabitants? Or a bastardized internment of its loathsome conquerors? I guess that's all that's up here? I guess so. Well, I'm just gonna leave that creature to its own devices and get out of here. Okay, and I'm back here again. Okay. So presumably I can continue to just walk past this thing? Yes, I can. I hope you're not disappointed that I'm not fighting it, but if I have to, I will. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, there's a trapper here. Hang on, bud. Revolver here. There we go. Okay. Really quick, I should also ascertain what it is for Dispel Magic. So I need Nethelec and Redgormore. Okay, there we go. Well, there we go. Nethelec, there we go. I guess it's probably just Dispel Area. I could have figured that out, but better safe than sorry. Ugh. And now I'm teleported to who knows where. Oh, here again? I can hear them. Do I just leave out of here again? I guess? Yes. Okay. And Edward's getting tired. Sorry, buddy. Does anyone else feel guilty if you drain a character's stamina meter in a game and then they just stand there huffing and puffing? Yes, I know it has no bearing on reality. It's just there's a part of me that feels bad. This part of the game is way tedious, so you really do just have to go out to all of these points, inscribe a rune, and then get teleported to somewhere, and then slowly make your way back. As poor Edward, who does not seem to have very much in the way of stamina, again, not to rag on the poor guy. I did not recast my this. I should be careful about casting that, considering the drain it takes on my magic meter. Because if I got interrupted during a cast of that, it would be pretty tragic. Cannot stick my hand in the hot coals. Love that they can friendly fire. There we go. Let's get the heck out of Dodge. I wish I could take some spirit orbs to a little statue of a goddess and get some more stamina for this poor guy. I assume this is where I have to go. Behind the thing. And where am I? Oh, I see another lever. So this looks promising. Just gonna keep pulling levers, running through doors. Oh, I can't go that way. There's another teleporter here. Okay, here we go. You know, I've never done the pacer fitness test or whatever it's called. I have a vague recollection of something similar in gym class, but I don't think it was called the pacer, whatever people are referring to. Where you have to run to the beeps, right? I think phys ed class, just as an institution, rankles me because I love moving my body. I love getting exercise and playing, you know, certain sports for fun. But it always felt like gym class was very punishing, unless you were of a particular jock mindset. And gym class never took into account things like disabilities or other extenuating circumstances. So, you know, like, if you can't perform on the level of, say, the boys in the football team, then you do poorly. And I wish it wasn't the case, because I think it's really important to nurture children's love of moving their body, of physical activity. You know, but when you frame it in a way that's meant to be always competitive, and when you... I unequip my gun. When you shame people for not being able to meet these arbitrary standards, then it becomes an exercise in torture. And then people associate, you know, exercise and moving your body with all of these negative memories. Not to get all philosophical on an Eternal Darkness stream. Hello, ma'am. Oh, no, other way. Other way. You've never heard of it either, okay, so it's not like all throughout America. Gym class is graded based on effort. Oh, that's good. So I just wish they kept things more interesting. Pardon me. We always had to play floor hockey or soccer at my school, and I hated it. I hate playing floor hockey. I hate playing soccer. I like racket sports. Or one time in high school, like, there was a fitness room that was meant for the school's football team. And for like a week, gym class was, they would let us loose in there after briefly showing us how to use all the equipment, and we were just left to our own devices. Oh. These spires appear to be focusing magical energy from a nearby source. Perhaps if a rune is marked on the spire, it will affect the flow of magic. Could the spires themselves serve as a circle of power? Way ahead of you, buddy. Didn't realize I could examine that. I will do Chiturga, because that seems like the most obvious choice. I figured that every city would have different curriculums, because it's like that here too. But I've just seen so many people meme about that pacer fitness test that in my mind it's something that's widespread across America. I guess we're here talking about gym class while I run through these same rooms over and over again. I almost want to fight that thing for the novelty, but I'd have to cast a Dispel Magic on it. And I don't want to risk getting zapped. Okay, Paragon. Excellent. I don't know what I'm going to run into. I guess I could just recast this while I can. Man, that is so much juice. I mean, it regenerates, thankfully. I could see that spell not necessarily being worth it if you don't have the Mantarok rune for the passive regeneration. Okay, and I'm in here. Where is here? I want to stick my hands in the purple Kool-Aid, but I won't. Push-ups are hard. And like, as someone who's been working on their upper body strength, although I have to be careful now because of my wrists, that like doing a proper push-up is very difficult. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, did you just consume my sauce? Actually, no. He didn't. I guess he just imagined consuming the sauce. Alright. This isn't happening! I'm gonna save again. This running around is, you're right, quite tedious, so I don't want to have to do it again. But yeah, doing, like, a proper push-up is very difficult. And I remember that in gym class, too, that, you know, they expected you to do a proper push-up. And, you know, except for, like, the super ultra jocks, no one could really do it, and they'd punish you for it. Like, get people doing wall push-ups, or even ones on their knees. You gotta build your way up. That's what I mean, is that you have to build kids' confidence and make exercise something fun and not something done for the purpose of torture and humiliation. You know? Not that they do it for the purpose of torture and humiliation, but that's what it feels like. Okay, where am I now? I think I need to pull this? Yes. I don't even remember what rooms I've been in anymore. They all kind of blend together. Oh, hello. Oh. They're breaking out of containment. Can I just leave? I have to... what the heck? Stop it. Did that trapper try and send me to the trapper dimension, but the Chaturga zombie saved me by clutching me so tight in its warm embrace? Yes, I can. I can just leave. Never had to do push-ups in PE, but you had to do push-ups for private French horn lessons, huh? I didn't know you played the French horn. I've heard it's very difficult to play compared to, say, the trumpet, as I am a trumpet player. How many more? I've stopped counting. Okay, one more. We're almost there. We're almost free. You know, presumably, or presuming that casting this spell will cause collapse. And, okay. I've already got Dispel, right? Yeah, okay. So just area. There we go. I have to fight a boss after this. I have placed what feels like 8,000 Pargons. No. That's my secret to playing horror games. You just say, no, not today. Man, I can hear more trappers, though. Wow. My gun wasn't loaded. Is it possible for trappers to be in the trapper dimension? Whoa. Excuse me. You just wind up like an endless parade of trappers, just a recursion. Ow. Turn purple. No, and my controls got reversed. Okay, we're good. Wonderful. Oh, and the guy is still here. Oh, I can't examine the corpse anymore. I guess there's nothing here to make the corpse decompose. Wow. I really wish they didn't briefly reverse my controls. Or if they reversed my controls, they would commit. You know, reverse them for a good 10 seconds, not like 30 seconds and... oh, great. Or not 3 seconds is what I mean. Okay. Oh, well, that's fine. You know what? That's fine. As long as I'm not where the horror is. Do I need sanity restored? Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take a little top off. Whoa. Oh, Chaturga zombies. Hello. Busy. Busy. Please, we had something special in that last room. Please. Okay, I guess I have to fight this guy. Okay. Wow. Sir. Actually, can I just get past him? Yeah, I can just get past him now. Thank you for removing yourself from the bridge. This is not the correct direction away. Where's the exit? Oh, I can't clearly see where the exit is. It looks like I should be able to cross on those, but I can't. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, that really hurt. Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, the map. Good idea. Except I can't see my direction relative to everything else. Please don't kill. 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 Ow. Great. Please, I need to leave, sir. I can't clearly see where the exit is. Love a compass right about... Oh, there it is. Love a compass right about now. Ow! Controls reversed. Stumbling awkwardly out of here. Can't even run anymore. Okay. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Okay. There we go. Now, is there something in this room ready to kill me, or can I save in here? Darkness is coming. Okay. Oh, I can run, and the crying has stopped. That's good. What were the inhabitants of this city like? I find I'm not getting a good picture of the people, if you can call them that lived here. Edward, you're just picking now to start screaming no. You had your chance like an hour ago. Okay. No? Yes. Just in case, when I plunk down the last rune, if something aggressively tries to kill me. Can I examine this? Yes, okay. I think. Okay. And now we break it? I'm gonna take a sip of water. Excellent. Edward's meddling with the arrays has conjured incredible energies that are now building up inside the city and can't be contained for long. Edward needs to escape the city. Oh no. Follow me, set me free, trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through, follow me. Look, it was either that or dun 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 dun, as Zarthwan pointed out. Okay, this way. Poor Edward gets winded so fast. There we go. What's the escape music like in the original Metroid? I don't actually know if it's still the classic dun 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 dun. I'm sure I've heard it before, but I've never tried playing the original Metroid. I must admit I've not been brave enough. I've played Metroid Zero Mission. I rented it years ago and I really enjoyed it, which is a remake of the first one. I've not been brave enough to try the original Metroid because there's no map. It goes like this. Da-da-da. That's it, right? Wonderful. Like calling pest control. Oh no! Grandpa! Who could have possibly seen it coming that he was not going to get a good ending? I'm shocked.
Do you bring news of disaster, Augustus?
And if not, we wonder why not, since disaster has struck.
Yes. Your colony of Guardians in the ruins of Engar has been eradicated. A great magic wrought massive destruction there. Not a single Guardian escaped.
Your concern is touching, but out of place.
There are other Guardian colonies. The loss of one is meaningless.
That is the only disaster you report.
Yes, my magnificence. There are no others.
And what of your treachery to us?
Treachery?
All in good time. It matters not that you bear us ill will, Augustus. It will come to no end. You lack the power to destroy me.
Or even elevate yourself to our level. The future has unfolded before me through a vision.
One of my many visions.
A vision of my conquering the absent horror. Ulyaoth, master of the plains. The magic of the plains is no match for the power of the mind. And thus, it will be destroyed.
Then the gate shall be opened, and you shall once again grace the earth with your presence.
Treachery. I knew it. I knew it. You can't trust that guy. Alex finds a scrap of paper tucked between the pages of the tome. It appears to be a note from Edward. I'm just gonna... I just don't want the screaming, crying anymore. And that was the most expedient thing I had set to a hotkey. I guess let me have a look at this note. A small note written on a page from the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Dear Alex, I have left you a small surprise to keep you going when everything seems to go awry. It was my favorite tipple, and there are several barrels of it in the basement. Please help yourself to what you can find. My guess is that I won't be needing it. Your loving grandfather, Edward. Weird, the enemy I ran past 10 times ended up killing me. I know, weird, right? This is not stopping the crying as fast as I was hoping, but... Oh, there we go. Wonderful. Port is over here. There is something stashed between the barrels of port. Should Alex pull it out? A pickaxe? Okay. I guess I'm actually gonna play Minecraft. Can I not drink the port? A stockpile of Edward's port. One of his many eccentricities, his taste for port went hand in hand with his appetite for knowledge. No doubt his quest were fueled by this little cache. There. Everything's good. Okay. Pickaxe, huh? A hefty pickaxe for demolishing walls. Too cumbersome to be used as a weapon. It might come in handy somewhere else. Oh ho. At last. Time to do some home renovation. Edward's voice actor did not voice anybody in a Metal Gear game? Really? Who is voicing Edward? I must confess he does not sound familiar to me. But he does an excellent job, whomever he is. Excellent, here we go. Destroy. Alright, well, I see why he wound up in the asylum. Ow. The heck? Was there an examine prompt? Yes, but I guess I have to get rid of this field first. Can I examine anything in this room in more detail? I guess I need to, dispel. Is it only 3 point? I think. It looks like it. There we go. That is so loud. An antique stethoscope, seemingly accidentally dropped into the pile of ash, glints brightly in the light of the room. Should Alex retrieve it from its bed of ashes? Yeah. Oh, that's an antique. I'm surprised she immediately recognized it for what it was. If you were presented with that, would you know it's a stethoscope? It doesn't look like its a modern version. A scrap of paper, unmarked by the fire, lies amidst the bones and ashes. Should Alex retrieve the piece of paper? Yes, please. A page from the journal of Maximilian Roivas. Nestled on a bed of ash are the remains of 3 people. Was this the duty that Maximilian had hinted at? Had he suspected that his servants were not human? But there are 4 clearly occupied beds and only 3 skulls. What had happened to the 4th? It's right behind me! Okay, I can't actually look at that in greater detail. What a portrait to have on the wall. That is what I'm focusing on and not the blood stain. Okay, same in that spot. Anything else here? Just more blood stains. Journal of Maximilian Roivas closing notes. As I contemplated these ideas, my suspicions of my servants grew, and I became increasingly fearful of them. I began to watch them carefully. Days ago, I watched one of them stretch his neck. I could have sworn I saw it twist in a most peculiar direction, and a bulge of muscle tissue collect and grow in the most incorrect of manners, as if a bone was being displaced from its proper location, and something else moving in its place. I stumbled away, knowing that I was surrounded by unholy creatures that wore the skins of mortal men and women. I had to take action. Dear God, let my hand be swift and merciful, lest the world see more of these diabolic creatures. And how did that turn out for you, Max? Pretty good, it doesn't seem. an antique stethoscope made of brass, used for amplifying the sound of a beating heart. This one is probably 200 years old. I wonder if it's historically accurate. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised, considering the attention to detail in this game. Yeah, 1 out of 4 isn't bad, right? Whoa, whoa. Dad. My house. My house is infested. Oh, no. Oh, man, there's guys in my house. Oops, that's not what I want. I want to equip it. Nope. There we go. I guess it doesn't matter, but... Oh, well, that's no good. Ow. Eh. Why am I finishing these guys off? I still have this rune in effect. Oh well. Alex gets to get her hands dirty. I'm so sorry. Oh, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. I just need to go downstairs. Oh. No. 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 Oh, man. Okay, who... Hold a bunch of you yahoos over for a house party. Parents are gonna be so mad when they get home. Corpses littering the stairwells. Guts everywhere. Bite marks on all the furniture. Oh, I guess I can't use? Oh, now that Alex has the stethoscope, she can easily hear the tumblers inside. To open the safe, the dial should be turned to the right until the tumblers can be heard falling into place, then turn to the left until the same sound is heard, and finally to the right until the sound of the safe being unlocked is heard. Oh, we're cracksmen. Oh, okay. 60-something, in case I go too far and I have to restart it. Okay, 80-something. I think I donked up. I think I donked up. Hang on. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh! How come this one is in the safe, but the other's in the library? As the safe's door hinges open, its contents are revealed. Many important items left behind by Edward lie in the shelves inside. Yeah, sure, I'll take them. I got the essence of Chaturga. I got a crankshaft. A letter from Edward, her grandfather. I had no idea they were related. A chapter page entitled Ashes to Ashes.
A storm approaches, Augustus. A storm of metal and fire. And a torrent of souls along with it. Young and vibrant. Yes, I have seen it coming. A worthy sacrifice, I am sure. And one that will allow the greater guardian that resides below to finish its channeling. With this sacrifice of souls I make unto thee, Great One, the gate shall be ready to be opened, and your freedom shall be at hand.
Okay, A Storm of Metal and Fire sounds like the title of some young adult teen hit novel? And B, was that random cultist voiced by David Hayter? Because he had a bit of the snake growl. I might be totally off my rocker, but considering the rest of the cast, I wouldn't be surprised if that was David Hayter. I assume the crankshaft might be for something in the observatory, because that was still something we haven't done anything with. David Hayter's done a few voices in this. Cultist might have been Michael Bell. How are we ever gonna know? A large brass crankshaft, seemingly part of an antique. I would bet it's David Hayter, just he had that growl. Chiturga's claw glows with an unnatural blood-red aura, seething with restrained violence. Can I use it? No.
Dear Alexandra, if you are reading this, Alex, then I am surely dead. Knowing that the police will contact my only living relative, I made sure to leave this message for you. As I write this letter, Pius Augustus is waiting for his chance to strike me down for what I have done to the Guardian City. I believe I have slowed Augustus's plans, but not stopped them completely. He will still try to bring his ancient into this world. You must continue what our ancestor Max has started. You must gather the artifacts and call forth an ancient to combat what Augustus brings into this world. Of the artifacts, there are 4, but one of these is in the clutches of Pius himself. They are the Black Heart of Mantarok, the Claw of Chiturga, the Sigil of Zelototh, the Veil of Uliauth. Your skill in the arcane science will not be as strong as Pius's, who has had 2 millennium to prepare his gate. You will need all the remaining artifacts to match his power. It all rests with you, my dear. I wish you well in this desperate act. I wish I had more guidance for you, but I am at my wit's end, and I feel I am running out of time. Your loving grandfather, Edward.
Thank you, Grandpa. Unfortunately, I do have to call it an evening here, but I think that's a good thing to leave off on. I guess we're probably getting close to the end. We just need the Veil of Uliauth, which I believe Roberto Bianchi wound up in possession of, and he was stuck in the Tower of Flesh. So, presumably, the next chapter we are going back to Iran, and we're going to get that, I assume, since that's what we're missing. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining me for this game. I know, again, it's not the kind of thing I usually stream, but I've been having a great time with it, and I hope you've been enjoying it too. Friday will be more Wind Waker, and then more of this on Tuesday. I don't know how long. I assume this might be like the penultimate chapter. I don't know how long this or the last one is, so I don't know if we have 1 or 2 more streams. We'll find out. But in the meantime, please stay safe, stay healthy, have a wonderful evening, and I'll catch you next time. Oyasumi nasai.